you got people, you have people in this world that do as they will, right? So with their actions, they don't serve him. But is he a power worthy to be served? Yes, absolutely. But these people don't have the mind, right, to serve the Lord or to want to serve the Lord. Absolutely, he is the power to be served. Absolutely. Okay, absolutely. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. And I want to say this too. Us receiving this word and receiving this truth is a form of mercy, man. Okay, because the Lord could have left us bugged out in the world. So with us understanding that we're the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, the so-called black man, Native American man, and Latino man and woman, right? We make up the 12 tribes of Israel, right? From the Negro tribes to the Latino tribes, right? We make up the 12 tribes of Israel. Us knowing that it's a form of mercy, because the Lord is like, all right, well, here's the truth. What you gonna do? So indeed, yes, he's a power worthy to be served. Yes, he is. But in these people's mind, no. Nah. They don't see the benefit of it. They don't see, you know what I mean? They don't, they think it's too hard, or it's too strict, or it's too this, or it's too that. But these people are going to be left out here. Okay. And the time will come, right? Yeah, you got the boldest atheist is going, oh my God, in that day. All right. Yeah, man. These are the times to come, man. And this is what we, with AI and all this shit popping up, man. Listen, man. If you don't think these devils got a agenda, you're a fool, man. If you don't think that these devils, you don't think that they really want to CHIP you, you tripping. Okay, you know not the scriptures. You err not knowing the scriptures. Okay, you err not knowing the scriptures. So back in Sirach, this is Sirach 1 and where was I at, man? 8. It says, there is no wise and there is one wise and greatly to be feared, the Lord sitting upon his throne. Okay, yeah, the Lord is greatly is to be feared, man. Okay, it says he created her and saw her and numbered her and poured her out upon all his works. She is with all flesh according to his gift, and he hath given her to them that love him. So yeah, the Lord hath given wisdom to them that love him, man. Okay. It says the fear of the Lord is honor and glory and gladness and a crown of rejoicing. The fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart and giveth joy and gladness in a long life. Whoso feareth the Lord, let me go back. It says the fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart and giveth joy and gladness. Right? Because what? You're being obedient. When you fear the Lord, when you come to the Lord and you fear him, you are being obedient. Oh, okay. Because what? Sin leads to what? Death, destruction. Right? The Lord didn't give any man license to sin. Okay. So what? If we follow the Lord to the best of our abilities and we fear the Lord, then we're going to do our best to be righteous. Okay. It says, the fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart and giveth joy and gladness in a long life. Whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. Okay, it says, to fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. So the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Right? When you come to serve the Lord, you got to fear him first. You got to fear him. Okay? You got to fear him. Think about it like this, right? Your woman, if she don't fear you in a way, right? She's more inclined to do what she wants to do. You would want fear and respect over her love. Okay, because if she fear you, certain things she ain't gonna do. If she'll abide by you, certain things she's not gonna do. Okay, certain things she ain't gonna do for the fear of you. Okay, so now we're the Lord's woman, right? If we're likened unto the Lord's woman, then how much more should we fear the Lord? Okay, There you go. And he has the power to give life. He has the power to take away life. He has the power to prolong life. There's nothing impossible with the Lord. So how much more should we fear him? See, when you got demons that creep up on you, right? And you know what I mean? They creep up on you and they put these thoughts in your head and all that and this and that. You know, Satan he's nonstop. He does his job, right? But you got to rebuke him, because the last thing you want is for it's the fear of the Lord to be taken away from you. Because then guess what? Now you're gonna do whatever the world is doing. Now you using your liberty as to fulfill the lust of the flesh and not to get right. Okay? It says, whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. It says 14, it says, the fear of the Lord is, I'm gonna start reading slower because that tongue be slipping. Falling all over the place. So it says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. She hath built an everlasting foundation with men, and she shall continue with their seed. To fear the Lord is fullness of wisdom, and filleth men with her fruits. It says, wisdom raineth down skill and knowledge of understanding, standing, and exalteth them to honor that hold her fast. Right? Hold her. Scripture said what? She will walk with you by strict ways until she's able to trust thy soul. Roughly paraphrasing the scripture. Right? But you can't you can't do acts of what you can't do what unwise people do and say you got wisdom. Right? And expect wisdom to stay there, I should say. Right? You can't. Okay? Because if you got wisdom, if you know your right from left, go right every time. Right? If you know you're supposed to go right, go right. The majority going left. But scripture say, follow not the multitude to do evil. So we got wisdom, and we are illuminated, and we got this light. We have to use it so we can navigate throughout this bitch, man. Right? This hellhole. Okay? We can navigate throughout, you know what I mean? You don't want to, for instance, like when you're dealing with women, man, it's so cold now. You got to gauge women before you lay down with them. Okay? Wait a little bit, man. Wait a couple weeks, man. Wait a couple days, man. You know what I mean? Just wait. See what they're about, man. Wait. And then, based off of the actions of that person, make your move. But an unwise man will what? Oh, poke everything he see, everything that come at him, and then he end up, having to get, having to go to the clinic to get cured up. Right? That's a small example. Right? Use wisdom. Man, you know what time we living in, man. Right? So more importantly, now we got to use it because that's our strength. That fearing the Lord, praying, right? Communicating with brothers, giving alms. Okay, correcting our wrongdoings, going out to the highways and byways, teaching and preaching His word, making our shows throughout the week. Right? This is our power, man. This is what we go to. Right? Because we're in the know. They're not. Okay? So they're blinded by the festival of America, man. These people. Okay? They think it's even with the dollar collapsing, these people think that, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. America always shook back. The Great Depression, this and that, blase, woo to woo. No. If you understood biblical prophecy, scriptures say that this place is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. Scriptures say that the beast shall hate the whore. The whore is America. Okay? Scriptures say that when you go to Sirach, or not Sirach, Second Esdras, the 16th chapter, it talks about all hell breaking loose. When you go to Sirach, I keep saying Sirach, Second Esdras 15th chapter, it tells you about all hell breaking loose. It talks about martial law. Believe in both the 15th and 16th chapter of Second Esdras, right? How do you think all these things are going to come? It's coming now. With the decline of the society, with the decline of America, it's coming out. Okay, this is Sirach 1 and where was I at, man? Sirach 1 and let's start back at 20. It says the root of wisdom is to fear the Lord, and the branches thereof are long life. The fear of the Lord driveth away sins, and where it is present, it turneth away wrath. Yeah, the fear of the Lord driveth away sins, because we understand. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. You know what? I'm not gonna do that, man, because I fear the Lord. Versus somebody in the world, they don't have any reverence, they don't have any respect towards the Lord. They don't reverence, they don't fear the Lord, so they're gonna do it. Okay, not knowing that could lead them into some shit. Okay, it says the fear of the Lord. It's like, let's go to 22. It says, a furious man cannot be justified, for the sway of his fury shall be his destruction. A patient man will tear for a time, and afterward joy will spring up unto him. This is 25. It says, the parables of knowledge are in the treasures of wisdom, but godliness is an abomination to a sinner. Yeah, it says the parable of knowledge are in the treasures of wisdom, right? The understanding. Okay, that comes with getting wisdom. This is the second part. It says, but godliness is an abomination to a sinner. Yeah, godliness is because when you go to Wisdom of Solomon, the second chapter, right? Although it's talking about the higher ups and their mindset, the people are in that mindset as well. These people have that mindset as well. Okay, they have that so-called YOLO spirit. They have that do as thou wilt spirit. Okay, so being godly they don't see any profit in it. Right? They don't. The majority of the world don't. Okay? This is 26. It says, if thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments, and the Lord shall give her unto thee. Yeah, if you desire wisdom, keep the commandments. Right? It says, and the Lord shall give her unto thee. Yeah. Okay? Yeah, we understand on this side, we got to keep them to the best of our ability. Okay? We do. Right? Because what Paul said, do we forsake the law? No, God forbid. We establish it. Right? Just because we're not judged by it, that don't mean that we don't keep it. Okay? It's 27. It says, for the fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction, and the faith and meekness are his delight. The fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction. It says 28. It says, distrust not the fear of the Lord when thou art poor, and come not unto him with distrust not the fear of the Lord when thou art poor, and come not unto him with a double heart. Be not a hypocrite in the sight of men, and take good heed what thou speakest. Yeah. Take good heed with our speakers, right? And it is better to be of, what the scriptures say, of one who knoweth and speak a little. I roughly paraphrase the scripture. I was watching a video earlier. The brother brought it out, but it's better to because you like in the world they always say what you got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You should listen twice as much as you speak. Okay, it says, be not an hypocrite in the sight of men. Yeah, don't be a hypocrite in the sight of men. Okay, teaching something, then doing something, teaching something, then doing something else. Teaching something, then going against exactly what you taught. No, you can't do that. Okay, this is 30. It says, exalt not thyself, lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so the Most High discover thy secrets, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation. Yeah, because part of exalting yourself, that's having pride, man. That's, and pride cometh before destruction. Okay, it says, because thou camest, let me go back. It says, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in truth to fear the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit. Yeah. Your heart cannot be full of deceit. To deceive, you can't, got to come with truth and sincerity. That's why we always say, You know, so again, man, I didn't mean to make the video too long. Below in the video is edifying. Lonely Akim got something from this video. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Kakadash. I want to tell you, brothers, keep pushing on to the next. Shalom.